super kind and super sweet. He's funny and he's a lot fun and playful. That's why I like Mr. Haze.
What I love about Mr. Haze is that he is always happy. He's just always in a good mood, and he spreads that good mood to everybody. The kids love him, the teachers love him, everybody loves him. Everybody's always giving him hugs because he's just always in a good mood and spreading that joy to everybody.
Go.
He's sweet, and whenever somebody needs help, he takes care of it.
What do you like about Mr. Haze?
I love that Mr. Haze has a great sense of humor.
Mr. Haze.
He's so sweet and kind, and when somebody's having a bad day, he makes them feel better.
What do you love about Mr. Haze?
I love Mr. Haze because he is the hardest worker I know, and he's always putting a smile on everyone's face.
I love Mr. Haze, and he's the best teacher and the best lunch person.
The thing I like about Mr. Haze is he's always available. Whenever you need anything, he's there. And I've known him since he first started here. And he has always been the same person, so loving and kind.
What about Mr. Haze?
I love Mr. Haze because he's always nice, and if he has breakfast, he always offers it to everyone.
What I love most about Mr. Haze is his sense of humor and his kind words.
Mr. Haze is funny and all that stuff, and every time I see him, he always gives me a hand five and all that stuff. Once I come down, he always gives me a hug, or always do challenges, see if I can touch his hand, and that's all.
What do you love about Mr. Haze?
I love Mr. Haze because of how much he loves all the students here, and he loves all of us. He's like having a big old grandfather right here to hug and love on us, and we know that he's always there and he cares about us. So that's what I love about Mr. Haze.
Mr. Haze because every single day when I'm not feeling bored or I'm sad, he always cheers me up. He said, and then he's really funny.
What do you love about Mr. Haze?
What I love about Mr. Haze is his dedication to the school, how he loves to interact with the kids and kid around with them, and he's just a hardworking individual that's just sweet and kind to everybody.
The things I like about Mr. Haze is really where he brings kindness to everyone in the school. He loves everybody. Everyone appreciated him for doing all the things he does around the school, even though he was the only one during a time period. He still comes to school every day, perseveres through the times, going around the school, doing everything.
What I love most about Mr. Haze is that we're the Mainsville gang, and he knows we're the Mainsville gang because we both live in Mainsville, and I also love how he loves all the children.
Okay, so why do you appreciate Mr. Haze?
Because he always goes out of his way to help somebody or talk to somebody, and when he smiles at me, it brightens up my mood, and he takes care of us, and then he's like a grandpa to me.
Mr. Haze is his relationship with everybody. He loves every single person in the building and goes out of his way to talk to everyone.
What do you love about Mr. Haze? Okay, so what I love about Mr. Haze is that he's always nice and kind to every student here, even though he's very hardworking and everything, and he's gotten a lot he was in the Vietnam War, and he still has a positive attitude about everyone, and he just brightens everyone's day, and everyone loves him so much and everything.
Some things that I love about Mr. Haze is how he always speaks to the children and speaks to the adults in the building, and he wants to know how their day's going and what all they have going on. He's just so personable.
I love Mr. Haze because he is nice and kind, and he helps out with everybody.
What I love about Mr. Haze is that he always has a smile on his face, and he always makes everybody feel important.
What about Mr. Haze?
What I love about Mr. Haze is that he's just a really nice, kind man. You know, if you're just walking down the halls, he'll just brighten your day by just making, just saying hey or stuff. And he works so hard. Sometimes he's the only custodian, and he just works his tail off every day. And he's just super nice and down to earth. He'll joke with you. He's just super funny.
I love Mr. Haze because he always takes time out to ask how you're doing.
The thing I love about Mr. Haze is that he's funny and likes to give a lot of hugs to everybody.
What do you love about Mr. Haze?
I think what I love most about Mr. Haze is not only does he come here every day and take care of our building, but he connects with the kids. I can often see him walking down the hall and talking with students, laughing with them, hugging them. He's a part of our family. That's what I love about Mr. Haze.
What do I love most about Mr. Haze? Well, one thing we always talk about my mom, because Mr. Haze and my mom are the same exact age. Also, he's always smiling, always happy. He comes in and checks on me and checks the trash. He always has a story to tell me.
I love Mr. Haze because he was my janitor when I went to school here.
I love hearing all of Mr. Haze's stories from throughout his life and hearing all of the life advice that he has to give.
So what I love about Mr. Haze is that he is kind and helpful all the time. Anytime we need something, he just says, I'll take care of it. And I really appreciate that because he works really hard. And I love that he's a problem solver. If something's broken, even if it's not really in his job, he will still offer to help try to figure out how to solve the problem or fix it. And that's really above and beyond what he needs to do every day. But he's really good to all of us at our school. So that's why I love him.
I love that Mr. Haze is always happy and always speaks to everyone who comes his way.
Alright, what do you like about Mr. Haze?
I like that, like, even if Mr. Haze doesn't know you, he'll always like wave to you, like if he doesn't know me or something and I'm just walking down like the hallway, he'll like just wave to you to like be nice or whatever, and it kind of like makes someone day or something. So like Mr. Haze is always nice and he's always cleaning the schools like really good, and sometimes he's the only one there, sometimes there's other people, but he's like our main custodian here and he just puts in all work and he's just very nice and kind.
What do you love about this Pike County school?
People's the best to me, and the little kids, they are nice to me, so I just love the school.